Full stop. Can't believe
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you like seeing what other people are making for dinner, stick around. I've got a couple of meals to share with you this week. I don't know what to make for dinner today, but what else is new? So I'm just going to start by getting some chicken and some potatoes in a baking pan. I'm going to dump, apparently, a bunch of Cajun seasoning. Don't exactly have a plan or know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to season them up, pop them in the oven, and get them cooking at least. I'm just using another pan as a lid because I don't have foil. And I'm just going to put these in a 375 oven. Alright, it's been a little less than an hour and I am trying to come up with a sauce using these peach jalapeno preserves and some of the sugar-free sweet and spicy barbecue sauce and then whatever else I grab. So I started off with a little bit of each and it's so sweet. It's just too sweet for me. So, and the thing that is the sweetest is the sugar-free barbecue sauce. So, I'm going to add a little more of the pepper jelly. It's a big old piece of peach right there. So, we've got a little sweetness from the peaches and also whatever they put in the stuff. A bunch of, wondering if it's just like artificial sweeteners or what. Where's the ingredients? Yeah, there they are. Lots of them. It's really good. It's just, I always think that it's a little too sweet. I'm going to add a little garlic powder. All right, well, we are getting there. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of this little jar because I have some big chicken breasts cooking. We'll do a little more barbecue. Now I'm going to add some soy sauce. And I'm really liking the flavor of the peach, pepper, barbecue. And I just think that some soy sauce will really kind of make it all come together. This is really good. We like it. Everybody's different. So what I like may not be what you like and vice versa. So good call on the soy sauce. It really set it off. And then I just added some crushed red pepper flakes as well. And I'm ready to get this on the chicken. I've taken the chicken and the potatoes out. And they're obviously going through their awkward, ugly phase. But that's okay because we're not anywhere near done yet. And I want to just place a few frozen corn on the cob pieces in between wherever I can find space to cook them. So I'm going to come in next and just scoop that barbecue sauce right on top of each piece of chicken. Now, some people may consider this like a sheet pan meal. I don't know. We didn't call it that back in my day. But I guess that's what it is. And last but not least, I have some asparagus spears that I just want to use up. So why not just put those right on top too? Now I'm going to get my cool lid back on And honestly, I prefer to do this over using foil. It's just a quick cleanup and I don't have to remember to buy foil. Works just fine. All right, so we're back in the kitchen and I want to say it's probably been about 15 minutes and I'm taking this pan out, removing the lid. Got a piece of asparagus sticking there, but I'm going to put it back in the oven uncovered. Geez, I keep thinking that I hit record and I don't, but my stomach is saying, girl, we got to eat right now. We had a busy day at work today and we didn't really have time for eating. So the smells that are coming out of this kitchen today are amazing and I cannot wait any longer. I just put some butter on my potatoes, my corn, and maybe some of the asparagus too. Don't be afraid to make your own sauce. I had that pepper jelly sitting in my fridge for quite a while. I picked it up at a farmer's market a long time ago and it needed to be used. And it's the perfect ingredient for making a sauce like this. Just make sure you taste it. You don't want to ruin your dish because you made something weird. But as long as you're tasting it along the way, you'll be good. All right, that looks good. Let's make a plate. All right, well, I'm just gonna say it. This looks amazing. And I don't know if you can see, but on that chicken, there's little bits of peppers and peaches. I'm just going to mash up my potato and add a little bit of butter and sour cream. There's a little Cajun seasoning on there, which is going to be so good. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in. So yeah, that's not very lovely, but guaranteed it's going to taste so good. Well, I told you I was hungry. I just could not wait to get into that potato. And the chicken is even better than I thought it would be, but I just want to get a little bit more of that sauce. Is that good? Dinner kind of took a turn for us because the stores in our area, the coolers were down and they were empty because of the power outage and tornado that we just recently had. So I have this package of ground beef in my fridge. We're just going to go with Drunken Noodles because Bill has been asking for it. I've made Drunken Noodles before on my channel, so I'm just going to show you the quick version. I have some 95% lean ground beef that we're starting with. I'm seasoning this raw meat with some salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. I took 6 garlic cloves out of the freezer, and once they thaw out enough, I will get those minced up. Next, a can of Rotel, and we're using the hot version. Now for some brown sugar. Mine is hardened, so I'm just going to crush it up with my fingers. Would you like 1 lump or 2? Now I'm adding a whole box of chicken broth. And I'm going to let this simmer with these spices and everything just for a little while before I start adding pasta. Normally you see me cook this dish with a little bit of sausage, but I didn't feel like sausage today, so we're using all ground beef. And I like a little bit more of a tomatoey broth, so I'm adding a little bit of tomato paste. Now that the sauce has simmered some, I like to put my noodles in next. And I kind of do like a crisscross. And then just start dunking them in. Just making sure everybody gets down in the bath water. And we just allow the pasta to cook in that simmering liquid. Once it gets tender and pliable, we'll just stir it all together. All right, I added a little more broth just to make sure that my spaghetti noodles were all in the liquid. Just like that, your pasta has soaked up all of that liquid, just about. Now, for the last step, I'm just going to add a container of Parmesan cheese. And we do a lot of cheese. We just like it. I'll just mix that in. It'll get nice and creamy. Probably add a little bit more on top, and that's it. So easy. So here is my dinner plate tonight. I swear we have pasta at least once a week. Let me know, what's your favorite pasta? In the comments, because I love hearing what everybody else is having for dinner too. Oh, this is so good. It's got just the right amount of heat. It's cheesy, creamy.
I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight.
On Friday, Bill and I spontaneously decided to extend our date night into a trip down to the Essen House in Indiana and booked a room near Shipshewana and just pedaled around, ate some good food, and did some shopping. It was a very relaxing and fun time that we got to spend together. I'm starting off this meal today with some finely diced beef from Walmart, and I'm just browning it up with some taco seasoning. Now I'm going to add a whole chopped onion right into the pot along with this beef. Stir it around, let's lower the heat. I've got 1 can of diced tomatoes that I'm going to open and add as well. Gonna get a little bit of garlic grated into and as well. I'm just going to grate it by hand. Yes, I will have stinky fingers for a short time, but this is really pretty quick. My little mini grater I use for cheese or whatever. But today I'm going to use some already grated cheese in this dish. Perfect. Throw that last little bit down in there. Next I'm going to add some super hot water from our water machine. That's about 2 cups. And then I'm going to open this box of elbow macaroni and just sprinkle those right in there and bring it to a boil. We do not want to heat the cardboard top though. I'm going to squeeze in some tomato paste. And I have my heat turned back up, so it's going to come to a boil and cook the pasta. Then I'll add the cheese. Well, we picked up some items from the bakery down at the Essen House, which is in Indiana. If you don't know, we live in southern Michigan, so it's only about an hour or so drive for us to get down there. And every now and then we just like to escape our busy lives and go and hang out, and that's what we did this weekend. Well, Friday after work. And then we're back. It's Saturday evening, but I picked up a loaf of sourdough bread. I just have been really wanting to find a bakery that makes authentic baked goods without a whole lot of preservatives. So what I'm going to do is get a slice of this buttered up to go with dinner tonight. And who knows, maybe I'll have a piece of pie later. I don't know. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for sticking it out till the end and coming back by to see what we're putting on our table this week. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. It's free. I would love to have you as a subscriber to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see when I upload another video like this one. Bye now.
Forgo, give up everything that